Now, for those of you who don't know what Real do, they're a marketplace for high-end items. I myself have a friend who has millions of pounds worth of items in stock. I won't tell you who he is in case he gets robbed after this, but I'll be popping around there tonight after he sleeps, you know what I mean? But the thing is, he doesn't trust eBay with a lot of his stuff. So, because eBay's buyer protection, someone just has to say, I want to return it, they allow you to return it. It costs you money in postage, a lot of postage. There's a lot of fees associated. But this guy is qualified to be a Rolex, not just salesman, but a Rolex, fixed Rolex watches and all kinds of watches. He spent his lifetime with watches, and also is qualified in a number of other areas. But this is the perfect platform for he ends up having to use specialized watch size. Now, the thing is, I know other people who use it for different types of things. It's at an incredibly cheap price. Now, I'm surprised that eBay do not pick this up and use it as a premium service. I'm surprised even PayPal do not pick it up. PayPal was originally part of eBay, then they split. Well, PayPal was PayPal, and then it was bought by eBay, and then they split it off again. So now I'm surprised PayPal acquiring companies, surprised they don't buy it and put some of their magic into it. Surprised that Amazon don't, because this is a nothing market cap to them. You know, a $1 billion market cap. Yeah, and I think sooner or later someone will. And as more and more goes into e-commerce, the one thing stopping people from selling the high-end stuff on the likes of eBay and Amazon, and one thing stopping people buying, is whether or not it's real, or whether or not it's going to be, if you're selling, whether it's going to be returned or someone's going to damage it. You know, it's having that protection, and that's what this gives you. So I think this will go up. Yes, it was one of those that was double the price before, and I'm not going to be one of those who says it can get back to double the price, because I'm not one of those who thinks just because it was there before back. But I do think it's incredibly undervalued, but it's not moving at the moment, so it's one that you have to be prepared to hold for long term. Now, this is one I banged on about before. Firstly, I spoke about it and Fiverr at the same time. Then around here. Then when this went up and Fiverr didn't, I was banging the Fiverr drum. Then Fiverr went up there because this went up to here. Then Fiverr went up. Oh, I would have loved to. I wish I picked up there. Why didn't I? Because there was other opportunities. Then Fiverr went up, and sorry, this went up and Fiverr didn't, so I banged the Fiverr drum. And Fiverr went up and Fiverr kept going up. This is a freelance platform, and with more working from home, you're going to have more people using this. And the thing is, you've had a bit of a pullback in the last month, and I think this is one that over the next year or two will actually do well. It will overtake Fiverr, because this is where, if you want a website made up, you can contact them. It will even tell you how much the person's being paid. Now, the reason it's saying it's at a loss is because they're putting the money into getting a market share. They could be making a profit, but they put the money into market in getting bigger market share at a time when this kind of operation is going to be blooming. Now, they've also paid down some debt, so it's 446 million in assets. Liabilities 187 million. Now, their current assets can pay off their total assets. Their total liabilities. Now, that is good. Their cash on hand is 13.5 million. I just think this is one that's cheap. This is one that you can afford to go into. Now, Upwork is in a space where it's been going up and up. Now, we know the EV market has been, we know the EV market has been, and the Spaq market has been kind of in flavour lately. We know the cloud market has been a flavour market. We don't want to be behind on these markets. We want to look for the next markets. Now, personally, I think the next markets to be hitting are going to be the 5G markets and the retail markets. The retail markets were the ones in May, if you remember, because people thought everything was going to open up, and then it shut down again and it went away. I think the retail markets are going to come back again. I think the 5G markets will be first. But why not? People are going to be going into Skyworks and Apple. But personally, I would go into CrowdStrike, AT&T, and American Towers. But that's something you have to look into yourself. I've already done a comparison of them. You can go back and look at that. Now, retail. I've done a lot on retail in the past, and this is one I've spoke about before when it was here. Now, you have to realise this isn't just a retail group, this is also a technology play. They use the little barcodes on their items once they've been returned, and to predict what next season's fashions are going to be. Now, if they wanted to, they could sell that information on. That is another thing they could go to. Whereas Facebook could monetize WhatsApp, this is another stream they could monetize if they wanted to. But at the moment, they're not monetizing it because getting enough. Now, 34.8 million. The balance sheet is 232 million, and the liabilities is 101.5 million. Now, current assets are 199 million. So the current assets will cover the total liabilities. Again, another one that's good for debt to equity, and it has 30 million cash on hand. Now, I've gone into Boohoo because you be greedy when others are fearful, as Buffett says, and there's upside to that, but this is one that long term I think will do well. Please leave in the comments section, do you agree with my picks? Do you own any of them? Are you looking to get into any of them? And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show.